Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? David, I see your question. What's up, Isaac? I'm glad you guys are coming today. It looks really it's super hot out where I am. So, I don't know, probably people got plans outside today. It's like 90 degrees right now. So what I should be doing is swimming in the pool, but what I am going to do, I'm going to be here because I want to talk to you guys. I've been looking forward to this one. A ton of stuff is going on. I wanted to talk about a ton I don't know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. I wanted to talk about wish lists for Black Series TVC. I wanted to talk about the new Andor trailer that I watched the other day, which looked pretty cool. I wanted to give my initial thoughts on it, and I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it because I don't know about you guys, but Andor was not one of the Disney series that were coming out that I was actually too excited for. I did. Imagine that. Prepared. Whole bunch of stuff. What's up, Isaac? I sent your package again, so it should be on the way. That's another thing. If anyone, I finally got everybody who won something recently. I finally got everybody's packages in the mail. So I was very happy about that happening. What's up, Mitch? What's going on? So we just made a little updates here. I'm starting to use. I'm trying out this StreamYard thing instead of just using the YouTube thing, the YouTube's streaming thing. To me, at least, the picture looks better. Oh, you did good. Darth Knight Trime. He got the his Ahsoka that he won. Awesome. But yeah. So things look a little bit better. It's a little bit more organized. But I can't. You know what I can't see, which sucks. I can't see the emojis on this thing, and I've actually made a new one. It's a new. You guys might have saw it or you didn't. I said it in the last live stream, but because we had so much technical difficulties, there are only like 5 people in the chat who saw it. There's a new ketamine addicted monkey emoji. Yeah, there he is. Is that him? Yeah, the second one. He's a new. Yeah, he's new. He's double fisting. He's drinking wine. He's drinking beer. He's having a great time. Case of sorting Landos wherever he goes. So it's a new ketamine addicted monkey. Hey, Nancy Houston, what's going on? So yeah, I wanted to talk about a few things today, but I thought the first thing that I would talk about, what's up, Mace Windu? So I went. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I went to ChrisCon. I know I told you guys I was going to ChrisCon. It's like just a very local action figure like meetup type of thing put together by 3 local friends, one of which all have Instagram pages. I forgot. I should have listed them so you could see. But it's the 3rd year that they had it, and it was pretty awesome. I was amazed that it was just well organized. There was a lot of tables for vendors who sold stuff. They did a lot of giveaways. There were so many. I only get to stay for half an hour. But the Toy Galaxy guy was there. Dan from Toy Galaxy, who has like 330,000. Yeah, the diorama things. Yes, it was great. He has 330,000 subscribers on YouTube. There was a bunch of YouTubers and Instagram action figure guys there. I wish I got to meet everybody. I didn't have time to stick around, but yeah, they had some awesome diorama displays that you could use that you could bring your figures and use. They just had them set up, and some of the guys brought their own, which were awesome. And guess who showed up? Who unfortunately I wasn't there, so I didn't get to see them. But Hasbro made an appearance. The Star Wars team came down. Emily from the Star Wars team, who's the girl with the glasses, she came and she brought the selfie series of her. She brought a selfie series figure of her. Yeah, Toy Galaxy Dan was there. Yes, he was there. I saw him. It was definitely him. I didn't get to speak to him because I had to go. I couldn't stay very long. But Toy Galaxy Dan was there. Yup, Emily Selfie Series, she was there. Dan from Red Wagon Dioramas, who's a friend of mine, he said he got to talk to her. She seemed very nice. They actually got to talk about Rancor and the HasLab and the lightsaber. So I haven't been able to discuss with him yet about what she said because I wish I was there to hear it. But when I find out about it, I will tell you guys about it. But all jokes aside, oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Nancy, my favorite clone, I don't know. That's such a tough question. But you know what? I'm not like somebody who I like more of like the like the army builder clones. You know what I mean? Just the regular guy, just like a phase 1 or phase 2 clone trooper. But she I mean, yeah, so all jokes aside though, I just wanted this for them to show a representative to come down to just a local collector, like small time con. I just thought that was a really good look for them, and kudos to them for coming down. That was really cool for them to come down, and it just yeah. So what's up, guys? What's up? So yeah, I just wanted to mention that they came down, and so good. That was, at least they got something right. And they came down. I guess I have pictures of the Selfie Series figure. I don't know if you guys want to see them. I can post them on my Instagram or something. They look okay. Like we've spoke about it before. Yeah, so I guess so yeah, I guess I think they came. So Emily did come down. So I mean, that might be one of the reasons why they did come down. So isolated, yes. I don't care about what we think. Yes. So, but she came down to the CollectorCon. It was very cool of her, very cool for someone to come down because it's not that far from Providence, Taunton, Mass. So I'll definitely be going again next year. So I just wanted to say for anyone who is local, if you are on the fence about going or whatever, I would highly recommend it next year. I will definitely go next year. I was thoroughly impressed by what Chris put together and by the turnout. And what's great about that, I don't know if you guys go to Comic-Cons, because some of you don't really live in like areas that have a lot of Comic-Cons. There's a lot of vendor tables for action figures and stuff, but the prices are insane. They're ridiculous. Like the people they're seriously on crack when they come up for how much some of these things are going to cost. So so it's hard to go to like vendor tables when you're at like a Comic-Con and actually find a deal and something you want to buy. Oh, David. Oh, okay. So that's what's great about, if instead of like a Comic-Con, if you're going for action figures, that's what's great about an action figure. It's not called a Comic-Con, like an action figure type of event, and they happen every once in a while. And the prices are actually fair because you're buying them from other people who collect action figures. And I've always got serious deals. Actually, I only bought one thing when I was there, but I wish I bought more. Because what was there? Mythic Legends was there, and their shit is nuts. And they had some other people there. But the only thing I bought was the TVC Return of the Jedi Boba Fett with the readout. I have a couple of them, but mine don't have the readout. Like a Toy Expo, yeah. I forget what the action figure. I don't know, but I got the readout one finally. If you guys didn't know, there was a variant. The first wave that they did of these didn't have the two lines, like that's like the readout on Boba Fett's chest. Every Boba Fett figure that Hasbro has ever released has had that. This one didn't have it. The first time that they released this, the first batch of them did not have it, and they only edited it later. And I did not have this version. Yeah, so that's a good point. Just talking about this figure. So they came up with this this card here And if you guys didn't know, like Boba Fett's pants here are cartoon drawn on by like Hasbro, because the picture of Boba Fett here is only like waist. So they wanted it full bodied. So this is just drawn on pants, which is such a stupid decision. I don't know. Once you realize that's what's going on, you can't not just focus on it and stare at it. Even the cape looks wonky. It's such a stupid decision. Anyway, that's what's up for ChrisCon, and the reason why I brought that up is because, one, it was awesome, but two, the Boston Comic-Con, the Boston Fan Expo is next weekend, I think. What is it? It's like the 11th or something. It's coming up. What's up, Anakin Solo? So it's coming up, and I was debating about going because there's a lot of Star Wars people are going. There's a lot of, Star Wars celebrities. Ewan McGregor is going to be there. It's $250 for an autograph, though, for his. Yeah, toy shows. Thank you for the word. There we go. Toy shows. You got different toy shows. Yeah, that's true. There's still people on crack wherever you go. Keep that in mind. But yes, the prices are very reasonable at toy shows generally. And that's where, so basically at this point, if you're going to like Comic-Cons, you're really like a cosplayer or right. Somebody could ask somebody. Somebody could ask them. Yeah, but that's something else I wanted to talk to about the Andor series, because there's some significant differences between the Andor series and the other Disney Plus series that we've gotten, which is readily apparent, that I wanted to discuss at some point today. But I did want to bring up, the Boston. I don't know if anyone else is going to Boston Comic-Con. I don't think I'm going to go because I got into it late. But also Rhode Island Comic-Con is coming, and that's something that I would go to. But I think PowerCon is going on right now. This is con season. All of the cons. Every con is happening. PowerCon, which is the one for Masters of the Universe. Mattel usually has some exclusives for it, but I haven't seen anything about any exclusives yet. I don't know if anybody else has. If you have, let me know. But I haven't seen anything about Mattel exclusives specifically for PowerCon, which they did have last year. But the first thing I wanted to do, what I always like to do, I just wanted to, I wanted to tell people if they could. I always like to do this at the beginning, and I know it's generally the same people, but tell me where you're from. What state are you in? And because a couple times there's been people who are super close to me. I didn't even know. PulseCon is yeah, there's another one. Yeah, in England, but I think you're getting like another Star Wars. Yeah, the Star Wars celebration is coming soon over to you guys, so that should be cool. PulseCon is at the end of September. Where's my phone? Here it is. Yeah, PulseCon. They made a post about it, about when it is. France. Look at France. More UK. Let me see. Somebody knows. It's coming up. Oof. Yeah. Let me see if I can look it up for you. Too many cons. I used to try to go to as many as possible as I could, but it's got too much. It got to be way too much. Too much money, too much everything. Because I like to get an autograph at least at every con that I go to, just because it doesn't really have to be like the most famous person, but I'd like to get somebody. And that's another reason why I like to go to horror cons, because it's basically about the autographs and the meet and greets. Horror cons are. because I'm into horror, but there's very few of them. Here we go. Here it is. Hasbro PulseCon is September 30th to October 1st. Wow, Germany too. A couple Germanys? Yeah, so September 30th to October 1st. That is PulseCon. So that's when you'll be able to get that Cassian exclusive. If you're into that. I think did they show something else that was an exclusive? I forget. But that's coming up. And I don't know what else they're going to do for it. But what I wanted to do first is what I've noticed that pretty much everybody does except for me, is I wanted to talk about pickups of the week. So if you bought anything recently that you're very proud of, the rescue set. Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, the rescue set. The Mandalorian repack set, as I like to call it. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, so if you bought something awesome this week, I'd like to hear about it. And I'll show you what I got. I didn't get that much stuff this week. But if you bought something awesome, let me know in the chat what you got. I'll show you what I got. So this just came in the mail. I don't even remember ordering this. This came in the mail, and looking at it, I can't believe. Oh, the micro fleet. So I can't believe I paid $27.99 for this. I can't believe I did. This is the Target exclusive. The Target exclusive Tika figure is $27.99. I bought this. T-Rex Hammond collection. Nice. I have that coming in the mail. Saw Gerrera Black Series. I don't think my Saw Gerreras have shown up yet, but I bought the. Did anyone else get the? This is $27.99 for a repack Jawa. $27. $28. Nice. Saw, maybe my Saw cam. I haven't seen it. $40. What is that? That's euros. 40 euros in France. Yeah, this is so. And I bought 2 of them. I got 2. What the hell was I thinking? See, this is the problem. This is the problem with action figure collecting. Oh, nice. Dangar cam too. First name Jawa. Yeah, that's true. First Jawa with a name. What else did I get? Oh, this came in the mail. I was real happy about this. See that? You gotta love when you see this at your door. You know, you gotta get excited. Yeah, I should have waited for clearance, right? Nice. So yeah, this came, and guess where it's from? It's Walmart. You know it's from Walmart. And I got my Destro friggin' retro collection, Walmart exclusive. Custom Captain Hauser. That sounds cool. Yeah, so friggin'. Of course the cards are all busted up. Now I gotta ask Hasbro a question here. Now, if you're gonna market action, look at this one's even worse. The bubbles all mashed. Why can't I? I'm such an. The bubbles are. Yeah. So this one's even worse. You gotta love it when if you're okay. So Hasbro, let me ask you this: if you're gonna take a figure, if this figure's been released before, you're gonna take a figure, you're gonna repack it into some special packaging. You're gonna make it an exclusive. Can we take some steps to ensure that special packaging, because that's what people were buying it for, really, unless you never got the Destro, doesn't get completely destroyed on its way to my house, please? Like, can't you put it in a box for them or something? Yeah, crazy. Yes, put them all in boxes. The Amazon exclusives come in boxes. The Amazon exclusives. Remember the Kenner Deco ones? They had their own box. And now Walmart needs the same thing. Or this one, this is what I don't understand. Just put in the exclusivity contract that they have to ship it in an appropriate size box. I don't understand why that's so crazy. Yes. See, I'm doing that something more and more. I've been doing this more and more, except that except because, well, one of the reasons why on Amazon is because Amazon, they got so many complaints about the Amazon exclusives because Amazon has been better, but before they were horrible about shipping figures for years. So, but you know what? It's getting so expensive to collect that way. Like all right. So if you buy from Big Bad Toy Store, the price is already inflated, and then you got to pay for shipping. It just gets crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I got that. Oh, and these came. This is so it only took a year and 2 months, but these bad boys came. Sticker right on it, everything. Very nice. Thank you, Target. I'm sure they'll be on clearance very soon, and I'll be glad that I spent the extra money. Anyway. Yep. The Black Series Amazon 4-pack for what, the TVC one? No, from 2017? You mean the one with the troopers in it? Oh, Sexbots! What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up? They always find us, don't they? Hey, what's up? Red Wagon Dioramas is here. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about ChrisCon and how awesome it was, and how you guys did a fantastic job. And I thought it was an awesome event, and that Emily showed up, and that they should definitely go. That I'll definitely go next year and stay longer, and that everybody else who's local should definitely go. I thought it was awesome. I think you guys did a great job. Yeah, it was great. ChrisCon was great. I'd rather go to that than like Boston Comic Con for real. I actually didn't get to talk with Red Wagon Dioramas, but because he was, well, people wanted to talk to him. There was there was always like a line to talk to him. So I didn't even get over. I didn't get over there. I spoke with your wife briefly, but yeah. So it was great. Yeah, it was great. It was cool. Oh yeah, you guys get play dates. Yeah, we should probably link that up. That'd be cool. So yeah, it was awesome. I had a great time. But what the hell were we just talking about? Oh yeah, so packaging problems the same as it always is with Walmart. So thank you, Walmart, and thank you, Hasbro. So because somebody asked in one of the chats, I forget, maybe it was last week or the week before, what is your wish list for people ask for both Black Series, TVC, and it really, off the top of my head, I was like, I don't really, that's an interesting, because, I have to say that since the end of the, the sequel trilogy era of releases from Hasbro, that they have been doing a lot of characters that should be done or should have been done. So I'd have to say that the selection is getting better. Now, a lot of figures are still missing, but the selection has definitely been getting better. Particularly right after they decided to stop doing the sequel trilogy. Sev. Yeah. Okay. So, So, So the Black Series exclusives. Yeah, that'd be great. So the Black Series, so there's Black Series exclusives on GameStop, and one of them, Josh is pointing out, yeah. So they cost like the exclusives are $27.99 now. Doesn't matter what retailer, they're $27.99 unless it's Rex on Walmart, and then it's $29.99. That's the Rex tax, I guess. So yes, it's crazy. So what you and I think their shipping used to be where you can, if you bought two, like it was over $35, you get free shipping, and I think they upped it to $50, and then you get free shipping. Although I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know for sure. But what I used to do is I would buy two, and I would put it over $35, and then I wouldn't have to pay for shipping. I don't know if you can still do that. So I'd have to double check, and you got to wait. So you might have to buy, I don't know, you got to buy more stuff to get the free shipping. It's a pain in the butt. But I was thinking of my wish list, and I wanted to hear what some of you guys were thinking, what you guys think should be on a Black Series or TVC wish list. Because when I was making out mine, I have to say there was a lot of overlap. Because I think that TVC is more traditionally, you could get more like background aliens in like from the OT or any line, any movie. They're more willing to do that, or they have in the past, at least. Cheaper Jawas, yeah, that's what we need. We need cheaper Jawas. $27.99 is way too much. So Old Republic Trooper in Black Series. So I just wanted to see what you guys were thinking. I kind of made a brainstorming list of what I was thinking. So I wanted to see what else you guys thought might be good for upcoming Black Series or TVC, both TVC. Just be specific. And one of the first ones that I thought of was Savage Opress. I thought that would be an awesome one. I always thought that would be an easy one for them to do. Gaming Grades Dash Rendar. Yeah, okay. I think somebody has mentioned that one before. Super Battle Droid. Yeah, so I was going to get to that one. That seems the most obvious one. Everybody says the Super Battle Droid. It's a shame that it hasn't been. Oh, that's a good one too. It's a shame that I've heard that one a few times from other people. It's a shame that they haven't done the Super Battle Droid. This seems like the perfect time to do it. That gets us to a different conversation, right? Oh, yeah. So, that's a pretty good list, huh? That was so. Bartender. Yeah. So we definitely need. Yeah, this would be great. I always thought that this isn't from the cantina, but I always thought that the squid face would make like a really good Black Series figure. I think they would be able to do that really well. So I've always wanted that one. Yeah, the band would be a great idea, like a set for the band. TVC too would probably be best for that. But either way, I think that if you could do the band or the Jabba the Hutt set again, like something more affordable, maybe something we could do for the Jabba the Hutt set or for the band, I think that's a great idea because it's coming up. You've got plenty of time to put it together, Hasbro. Embo, I really think is a good one. Starkiller always makes the list. Yes, that's a great one. I'd love them in both, but I would love Savage Opress in the Black Series. That is I think it's a fantastic idea. Why is this not working? Here we go. No, we didn't talk about the trailer yet. What's up, Archer? We did not talk about the trailer yet, although I did write down a bunch of thoughts on the trailer, both good and bad. So we will talk about that. Yeah, this is a good idea. Why won't work? Here we go. That's pretty cool. Did they reveal Cad Bane in the TVC yet? I can't remember. I don't think they did, right? No, right? No. I think that would be a good Kashyyyk Rebel Scout Trooper. I like that. So yeah, I wrote down some basic thoughts about it. I thought that dealing with the OT, I thought that maybe Porkins could get a figure. I'd buy a Porkins figure and Wilro Hood. I think we need another Wilro Hood figure. We haven't seen one in a while. I think somebody asked earlier what my favorite line was before the TVC, and it might be the Legacy Collection. And I think they had a Wilro Hood. Black Series needs a power droid. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, Phase 2 clones in Andor. Yeah, maybe we should get some Phase 2 clones. That's a great. You know what? Good call. So you know what else I want? I want some clone commandos, like a white one, like an all white clone commando, or the black ones, the all black ones. And then using that mold, they could release so many different ones. They could release. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd actually like a X-wing pilot body. Yeah. I mean, Delta Squad, I think needs more releasing. Admiral Raddus from Rogue One, that's a good idea. No worries. No worries. Sorry, I'll randomly comment at lunch. No problem. Yeah, so I think yes. I think that do you think we'll get a Cad Bane? So I think that they should milk the Cad Bane for as much as it's worth, like they do Obi-Wan. I think that any version of Cad Bane, I think, will sell. I think that and hopefully he's not dead. I don't know if anyone's heard anything. I think that killing him off is a horrible mistake. But so hopefully. Wait, what did I do here? Okay. What is this? What? The little U-wing gunner alien from Rogue One. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look. I remember. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I know. Yeah. It's not Nien Nunb, but it's like a Nien Nunb type of guy, right? Pronquel. Yes, I hear that one a lot too. That's a good one. So let me see what else I got on my list here. Oh, have they not said if there's a season? I'll ask you guys. They haven't said that there's going to be a season 2 of Book of Boba Fett. Have they said that there's going to be a season 2 of Kenobi? Or is that a standalone thing? I know I originally heard it was a standalone thing, but you know how, if they can milk it for more money, obviously they would. So I didn't know if anyone else if that has been finalized or if it's going to be, a continuing series. There you go, Isaac. There's leaks confirming there's a season 2. Oh, I think I saw those. Yeah, for the Book of Boba Fett, right? It didn't seem unconfirmed that it's Kenobi. Oh, look at this guy. Some people know more than any of us. Check this out. Promotional material from South America shows season 2 coming soon. How about that? Standalone Kenobi. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, hey, that's a good idea. Prequel Jedis. And more Jedis, the more Jedis the better. Pablo got a pretty decent TVC figure back in the day. Zero the Hutt, that's a great answer. I was actually thinking about that, if they could do some of the Hutts. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. We don't need a season 2, yeah. Oh, check this out. Interesting. Right, about Kenobi, right. That's about Kenobi. Um, Order 66 series, that's kinda cool. They can make like a line of them. Michael Cherry, what's going on, buddy? Will be marked more? What does that mean? So I haven't talked totally about Kenobi yet because honestly, I haven't even finished it yet. So after I finish it, then we can talk about it as much as you want. Um, it just yeah, like I said before, the reason why I haven't is because I usually watch it with this one specific person, and I haven't been with that one specific person in a very long time. So I haven't watched the show, and we weren't going to watch it unless we watched it together. I'm just too loyal of a person to sneak ahead and watch any of it. That's just, you know, loyal to a detriment, unfortunately. Um, Yeah, okay, this is a cool idea. So, an animated clone. That's kind of a good idea. That's actually on the I actually thought of another one for like an animated. I actually put a Clone Wars Bosk on my list. I thought that would be cool because I don't think Bosk gets enough love, and I'm a big Bosk fan. And I think a Clone Wars version of Bosk would be kind of cool. Now, I might be the only one who thinks that, but I think it would be a good idea. Oh, what I put? Oh, I can't believe. So we need this one. Everybody wants this one. Darth Talon needs to happen. Darth Talon. We should get a petition going. Darth Talon figure, please. Right, Darth Talon. Pre Vizsla. No, you're right. We could use a whole new Bosk mold. That would be a great idea. Um, Oh, I put Fives, Jesse, and Echo. I guess Fives would be a good one for Black Series. And we got Echo, Arc Trooper Echo, and we got Echo from Bad Batch in the Black Series. No Jesse though. I thought maybe that'd be cool. We could get them because there's generally multiple versions of each you could do. And at the time when I was thinking about it, they were pretty popular with their Arc Trooper 3-pack. Oh, yeah, more Night Sisters. And what else? Because what are they? So they took that Fordo figure for Walmart, and we got an Arc Trooper Fordo, and we got the TVC Arc Trooper Captain, which is Fordo, but it's only his Phase 1 armor. I was hoping because the original TVC figure could have had his Phase 1, or it was a 2-in-1, and you could do Phase 1 or Phase 2. You could change his helmet and stuff. So I really wanted them to. So I really thought it'd be a good idea to have a Phase 2 Fordo. What's up, Darth Clueless? Thank you so much, sir. It is that is true. So hot. It's about, my computer says it's 90 degrees where I am right now. 90 degrees. That's what we're working with. I got a pool though back here, so I'm probably gonna jump in it after this. We'll see. And probably tomorrow. Marin, people at yeah, that's someone else did that earlier and I didn't say it. That's a good one. Oh, this is this is such a basic one that I thought of that I don't know how Hasbro just keeps skipping it, but we are lacking severely on prequel trilogy Palpatines. We don't have there's so many versions of him from the prequels and we basically don't have any of them. Somebody mentioned it a while ago and I thought it was a great idea. They could have the arrest scene Palpatine. It could be like a swappable head sculpt, because on the arrest scene when they come and arrest him, Mace Windu, you know, he looks like a human, and then by the end of it, he's looked all crazy. So you could have like a switchable head sculpt for that one, and do like an arrest scene Palpatine, and then we could do. I mean, there's just the regular like Senator Palpatine one that you could do from like, and then there's like the Yoda fight scene one, and then they got him with like the old red robes with the crazy with the scars when they say the, you know, with thunderous applause, you know, that scene. We get those different Palpatines. I don't know why we don't have all these Palpatines. He's like the main figure, the main bad guy. A chrome. Oh. Yeah. Yes, more astromechs. Why not? What else did I write down here? Oh, and there were you guys are, well, I was gonna say you're gonna be proud of me, but you'll probably be disgusted by me, depending on who you are. I got some Disney Star Wars ones on this list too. And one of them is Super Sheev from the end of Rise of Skywalker. How don't we have that? How don't we have that figure? That it's so crazy. Yeah, I don't know why they forgot about Palpatine, but they do. I love it. This is great. Yes. And we need all these characters, but another Boba repaint is way more important. Yes, Eternal Palpatine, the Super Seed. This, yes, the super when he at the end and he's like all supered out and he's got like the red scarf thing. Like, and I want a decrepit Palpatine from Rise of Skywalker too. It's so crazy. Like, this is gonna lead me off to a tangent. It's so crazy that they the figures that they choose that must be released. Yeah, that's true. So when they make these new movies and the figures that they choose to release over some of the other figures, the decisions that they make are so crazy. Like, they tried to pump the market full of Zori Blisses, but we didn't get any. We didn't get Palpatine from those movies. Same with the Han Solo movie. They repacked Han Solo and Lando from the Solo movie so many times, when if they just, how do you have a Solo movie and put Maul at the end and not release him as a figure as the Maul from Solo? That, it blows my mind. I would buy that in a second. So I don't know how they're making these. Well, we do know, right? I forgot. We do know decisions. It's because the ketamine addicted monkey is drunk, blowing lines, and then choosing the case assortments. The rest of Knights of Ren, that's not a bad idea. You know? What else did I write on here? Oh, I put a Rebels Maul and Robot Legs Maul. I thought that'd be a good idea. That's interesting. All the Landos, but no old man Lando. Yeah, we should get an old man Lando. More Landos. Everybody wants more Landos. Chaz the Guru, what's up, buddy? So if you don't know, Chaz the Guru is the Star Wars memes guy who makes the funniest Star Wars memes you've ever seen. See, this is interesting. This is an interesting comment. Like, see the Republic. Yeah, more night. That's the craziest thing too. Is so most of the figures from the original release of the TVC that are from the video games are by far the most expensive on the secondary market. So seeing that, wouldn't you think that you would want to concentrate more on that when releasing the figures? Like it's crazy for that to happen, and then you be like, no, we're not gonna. Where they said they specifically didn't even want to do those. They didn't even want to do those in the TVC, where they obviously are the most sought after. So I think it's crazy that they would just completely ignore that. And I think that's why we have the gaming grades now for the TVC. But obviously they're not doing. Um, Obviously, they're not doing the figures that we should be doing. Yes, man, no problem, Chaz. Chaz always makes me laugh. Always with those memes he makes. Yeah, Bastilla Sean. There you go, Bastilla Sean in the Black Series. That seems Mara Jade. They seem pretty obvious. We haven't got them yet. They should just make. Oh, it's Instagram. Instagram for Chaz. Chaz I think it's just Chaz the Guru on Instagram, and he has a bunch of Star Wars memes. They're pretty funny. So yeah, I can't think of any more on the top of my head, but Mara Jade and Christ, what were we just talking about? Anyway, they're aware. Do you think they're aware of the secondary market for their figures? Seems like an archive wave of Afra, Triple O, and the Clone Commander Obi would be the best-selling stuff of all time. So Afra, yes, we spoke about it before. The Afra and Triple O or Triple Zero or Trip Ziz, as I like to call them. Yeah, they need to be in the archive collection because of their secondary price. And like I've said before, those were the first Star Wars figures, the first not the first Black Series figures that I didn't buy. And they turned out to be some of the most expensive because there was such a long line of Star Wars figures that I was just like, I was buying, but I really didn't want. I was just buying like to keep the completism going. And because it was the time when we were getting all the sequel trilogy figures, and those were the first ones where I was like, I don't really want this, so I'll just skip these, and they turned out to be all super expensive. So I learned the hard way: don't skip figures. And Commander. Now it seems like for the archive, for some reason, I don't know if there's something in the. I don't know if there's something in like the contracts or something, but it seems like they generally try to stay away, or they've been trying to stay away from like figures that were exclusives. So that would be Obi-Wan, Commander Clone, Commander Clone Commander Obi-Wan, Clone Commander Obi-Wan, because I can't speak. So I don't know. But there's a ton of figures that should be released for the archive, and that was another thing that we talked about, I think, last week. Because there's so many that I think they know the secondary process? I think they might even sell some of their figures in the secondary and just make dough off of it, or the people who work there do. Because I would. That's why. I mean, we'd all would. If we worked there, we got them for free, and it was like $100 figure. Now, I don't know if it was too obvious, but there was sarcasm with that. But I think they're doing that. So I don't know. They seem to really like the archive collection. I know that they're not changing the plastic for all of their stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make it obsolete. I think they'll still keep releasing it because they're not going to change it for all of their packaging. All Black Stormtrooper 3-pack. Yes, this should be released. You're right. It's the Shadow the Shadow Squadron. The Shadow Squadron from Dark Times comic. Yes, that needs to be released. I'll take that all day. This is interesting. Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. Because the Anakin at least needs to be re-released. Maybe we'll take a new one. I don't know. But the Anakin Revenge of the Sith, Anakin is super expensive. I think maybe they do like triggering us. I don't know. All right. Let me see. What's up, G-Force? Yes. Commander Wolf was an exclusive for GameStop and Barnes and Noble, and then became a fan channel exclusive when they re-released it. Before it was re-released, it was going for like $115, and is actually the figure that spawned the top 10, what me making top 10 videos for the most expensive figure, because I saw that it was going for so much, and I was like, oh my god, I bought this on clearance at Barnes and Noble. So that's when I started to do that. Mr. Grudge, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much. I just want an Imperial Gunner. Yeah, I'll take an Imperial Gunner. Those figures in those archives. Yeah, so I think they've gotten away. So initially, it looked like they were doing figures that really needed a re-release in any certain way. Like they were expensive, or they were very popular, or they needed. Now it's more like we want to give this figure like the photo real tech treatment to their face, and they're going to release figures that don't really need to be released. Even the archive ones that were like, yeah, you mentioned one of them, the Death Trooper and like the Shore Trooper, like that. I don't know if that really needed to happen. Although we've talked about it before on this channel. Like I'm definitely game for like an army building line where figures that you can always get, they'll be like on the shelf, they're like $15, and it's all the army builders that you could want, like kind of like how the Marvel Legends have that starting, but they're all Hasbro Pulse exclusives at the moment. That was supposed to happen for Star Wars, but we didn't get it yet. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I think that now they're just. I mean, they were on the right track with the archive line, and now they're just completely. I don't know what they're doing with it. I mean, we got Han and Leia. I know Leia needed a face update. I know Han needed a face update, but like we've been talking in these in these live streams, is there certain figures that are just so expensive right now, they just need to be re-released, and maybe even for the second time. And it seems like they're skipping a lot of those just for some everyday figures that really don't need to be like, we really didn't need C3PO in the archive line. Like, who asked for that? So like Skiff Guard Lando, okay, I get it, you want to update his face, but we don't need that. Like, you could still get him for $20, the old one. No one's screaming for an updated Lando face. You could have used that slot for something people actually want. So it just gets frustrating. What's up, Jedi Hunter? It gets frustrating when you see those type of decisions. Fox needs to be re-released again. Yes. So no, Barnes and Noble has gotten more exclusives than that. One of their exclusives was the like the Senate Guard 4-pack. That was theirs in GameStops as well. Have they had other ones too? I'm trying to think. Wow, Ahsoka Tano Black Series, the Clone Wars one for $10. That's how you do it right there. Wow, a 6-inch Bantha. That's not a bad idea. Sean Solo, what's up, buddy? No problem, man. Hey, so I shot you an Instagram thing. I don't know if you saw it, dude. About trying to ship you over that figure. Yeah, man. That's wow. They'll definitely do that. Although, okay. All I do is over penetrate. So they'll probably do that. They'll give us one very soon, I think. Maybe even, yeah. So at least they'll do the Farm Boy Luke, I think. Wow, the original Sand Trooper. That is a good one for the archive line. for sure. R2 always. You always gotta R2. People love R2, and his price always goes up. Yeah, Chicken Walker. Hell yeah, that was on our list. We yelled out a bunch of them. Chicken Walker was on the list, along with some other vehicles. But I think they really need to give us a vehicle. Like, the sex bots found them. So, Guardians Evil 4-pack. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay, so yes, what happened to the Rex re-release? It's been so the Rex. So the Rex, yeah, it keeps getting pushed back. It's supposed to happen soon. But yeah, so I don't know if you've been following, but they've been postponing this for like a year. Instead of putting them in the Black Series archive line, they just gonna re-release them in the red box. They took pre-orders for it like a long time ago, 2 years ago, and it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. It was originally supposed to be last summer. Yeah, it was supposed to come out last summer. So every month they say it's this next coming month, so we'll see what happens. I think this is a great idea. Where is he? The female Tusken Raider from Boba Fett needs to get released. I thought that was an obvious selection. I can't believe they haven't released it yet. Although they haven't released a bunch of stuff from the Book of Boba Fett and Black Series, and I guess there's a reason for it. I don't know what it is, but they haven't yet. Yes, so this is true. So, yeah, so the Black Series 3.75-inch ATST was just a repack of the vintage collection one that they did from 7 years before. And you're right, it could barely stand up on its own. So one that they actually make would have to, actually be able to do something. But yeah, it was a piece of crap, and that's why that it didn't sell. And that was the same one that was in the Best Buy exclusive TVC set with the Clatoonian Raider, I think. I'm pretty sure it was the exact same one, although I never opened mine, so I don't know. But it was the same one. But yeah, sex bots, hello. Ewok with glider, I like it. Wait, what did they do? They recently did OG Luke in white robes. What did they do? What was this one? I don't know if I remember. Oh, you canceled your pre-orders? I still got mine open. I think it's at Big Bag Toy Store. I'm waiting for my Rexes. Oh, it's, so Dorkside pushing it back to December. So maybe one day we will get them. Commander Thorn, that's a great idea. I did some research, and the Clone Wars is almost the same length as all Star Wars movies and shows. Oh, interesting. What look are we talking about? What are we looking about? What are we talking about? I'm trying to think. What Luke are we? What Luke is the re-released Luke? There's one in the archive. I don't remember. But anyway, who else was on my list? What do you guys think? Let me see. Oh, you know what I put on here? You guys are gonna flip. So Jin in her Scarif disguise. Remember when they go in and they try to find the Stardust plans, and she has that like helmet thing in the disguise. Archive a New Hope Luke. So I put that on my list. I thought that would be pretty cool. Ahsoka from season 5. That's not a bad idea. Archive series was it was a Hoth Luke, right? I didn't think it was a New Hope. They did a New Hope Luke? Hoth Luke was in the archive line. I don't remember there being a New Hope Luke, although my memory sucks, so definitely could be a possible. I got lucky and found a Rex for $3.99. Everyone keeps telling me these stories. And at Target it was ringing up at $2.99. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah. So no. Everyone keeps telling me all the cheap prices that they paid for their Rex. No, I never even found one in the wild. Although I know people found them at not only Ross but at Five Below. Oh, I knew of Luke and Landspeeder. Yeah, that happened. So what else did I have on? I put on Ewoks. I wanted more Ewoks. We only have, we got 2. We got a third coming. Wicket's been announced, so we got Wicket. I was hoping for more Ewoks though. Oh, this is why. Okay. This is what we're talking about. The new Luke was in the Power of the Force 2 Luke, the Hasbro Pulse and Shop Disney exclusive. That's what we were talking about. That's what you guys were talking about. Okay, yeah. It wasn't Archive. It was the Power of the Force ones. Yes. So I guess you would have photoreal. Now I have mine in the I never even opened it, so I don't even know. So yeah, and then obviously I already mentioned it, but I thought that I was hoping seriously for some skiff guards from Lando, skip guards from Jabba skiff guards, all the different ones. There's so many different ones you could do. Like I said, Squid Face would probably be really good in the Black Series. I think they could be able to translate that pretty cool in a very awesome way. Along with, I think that Yak Face should be in the Black Series too. I think it's a shame they only have it in the TVC. And obviously we can never go wrong with Cantina aliens too. So we need more aliens. Aliens is what we want. I don't know. They never get the message. They never seem to care. But the hardcore collectors want some background aliens on some real shit. When is the Clone Wars 20th anniversary? Yeah, Hammerhead, Squidhead, Magna Guard. I can't believe I didn't remember. Magna Guard. Yeah, oh yeah, he's on my list. Magna Guard, yes. You know what else I put? I put a Clone Wars Bo-Katan. Why not? Let me get one of those. You could do a Mudhorn, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it when you think of just off the top of your head, but once you start like really thinking about it, you're like, wow, there is a lot of figures that they could do. And this is just a basic list. Like, there's so many figures that they could do that I'm not thinking of, and that we're not thinking. Yeah, Droidicas and the B2s, please. I think that those are necessary, and they should have been done this year for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. That's what they should have done. I think it's a big mistake to not do that. And then you could use the B2 clone to. Yeah, we could do bigs. Because you can paint the B2 clone and do different versions like you do the B1. So I thought there was I think it's a very obvious figure that they should do. So the Blurg would probably be in the TVC first if they ever do it. But yeah, I think it's not a bad idea. We'll see what happens with the Blurg. I don't collect Mayfix or SH Figuarts. However, I think they're really cool, and the reason I haven't jumped into those yet is because I'm very scared of getting too deep into the game with those and then having to buy them. But I think that particularly Mayfax, I think are awesome. it's because what happens with me is I'll buy one and then I gotta have all of them because I'll see how awesome it is, and I'm very scared of that happening. So I don't do those, but they're always on my radar though. I always see them. I post on Instagram when they're available at different places. But I try to keep my distance because I don't want to become too. I mean, I already collect too many toy lines as it is. I don't collect Star Wars patches, and I didn't even know that that was a thing that people collect. Had no idea. I know the pins are something that people collect. I had no idea the patches or something. No, I don't collect the patches. I don't. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, so there were a couple other things I wanted to talk about. Unless you guys, yeah, newly tooled Jango Fett. Yeah, I mentioned that last time. Yeah, we need that. That'd be cool. Yeah, you can't add more stuff to the budget because a Jango Fett. We got a big Jango Fett fan here. That's the problem. I with the money and stuff. I already spent so much on action figures, and I'm actually trying to like save some money at this point to fund my next move here. So not move my body, my next financial move. So or my living, my next financial. So I'm trying not to get into more toy lines. What do you think? See, that's an interesting question because we all saw it, right? We saw the reveal. For the man, yeah, he has the Mando having and he has got the Darksaber, but I don't know what they're gonna do for it. Now, I haven't heard of any. I didn't listen to any of the interviews. I'm sure they might have talked about it a little bit. So I don't know what Patrick or anybody else might have had said about it. Somebody might know better than me. So here we go. I know this guy's pain. That is a terrible world to live in. Sneakerhead action figure collector. That is a very expensive hobby to live in, and I'm right there with you. Although I haven't bought a new pair in like a month because I can't. They're just, although prices seem to be going down generally. But yeah, I'm with you right there, Mace. Wow, see, I haven't taken this step yet, but whew, cut the Black Series and the Legends out. Wow, no, I can't do, it's going to happen more and more. It's going to, but no, I haven't cut I never collect the Legends. But more important people are doing it. That's the thing. Dude, I feel you. So I got the Jordan 1 lows, the Bulls ones. Those are really cheap, but those are the last pair that I bought, and now I'm trying not to buy anymore. Because dude, you can't. Yeah. Oh, you get the off-whites? Is this what that says? Oh, I'm reading it wrong. Jeez. Which ones? You got the off-whites. Damn, dude. No, I'm not spending that money. Yeah, see, this is too many. This is true for. This is what's happened. It's happening in a bunch of different like areas, like action figure collecting, and for the sneakers. Like they are oversaturating the market to such a point where people can't keep up, and so now they just human nature, they have to be selective in what they're buying, so they're not buying everything anymore. Whereas when you keep it more condensed, then you're going to have collectors who buy every single one. The same thing is happening with sneakers. There's too many sneakers are dropping at a time, so and they're too expensive. So you can't buy every one. So now you're being super selective on which ones that you're getting. And I don't know. I don't understand this business model. I mean, everything tells you that that's definitely not the way to do it. Anyway, so what I did want to talk about, other than action figures and the wish list, was the Andor trailer. The second Andor trailer that aired like 5 or 6 days ago. Because I had a bunch of thoughts on that. And I just wanted to see what you guys actually thought about it. Now, have everyone seen it? Oh, the Air Force. Oh, the mids. Which one were the mids? Well, Mace, where's Mace? Mace, we need to link up, because if you're playing retail for your sneakers, I need your help there, friend. So yes, so I wanted to oh, I know which. Okay, I see the one. Yeah, right. I saw the ones you got. Right. I forgot about those. Yeah, they're striking while the iron is hot, and it's gonna cool off because they're screwing it up. So anyway, yes. So first, Mace, you talk to me, because we need to get in touch, because I need your help. If you can get if you can get these things, you get some of this stuff for retail price, I'll hook you up. I'll pay you extra if you get me the shoes I want. Anyway, yeah. So somebody asked about the Action Force, which I've never gotten into, but they look awesome. I saw them at ChrisCon. They had the Action Force guys there, and they look awesome. But so anyway, what I also wanted to talk about today, because I have. So I have some thoughts about it, and I'm sure you guys too. Because I'm not big on the trailers. I usually don't watch them right away. Because sometimes, just because I don't want to spoil like anything about the show. But I've seen the Andor trailers, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about the trailer, because my initial thought is that it looks awesome, but oh, you won the shoes, or you sneaker bot? Because I don't know. I don't want to blow your spot up. But but anyway, what's up, Tromarium? It's hard to say. But anyway, so Andor, I've seen both the trailers. I looked at them very closely. It looks pretty. It looks pretty good, I'd have to say. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It looks pretty good. Here, this is the problem. Yeah, this is the problem. Wheels of Chaotic Doom. I saw the Andor trailer, but I saw the Book of Boba Fett and the Kenobi trailers, and I thought they looked good too. Not getting my hopes up. So I still think that Andor is gonna not be that good. It looks like it's going to be awesome, except for when you break it down a little bit, then you kind of see it's more Disney being Disney. But I mean, my first thought when seeing it is, so they're filming on location. A big difference from the volume filming that they usually do for the other series. So they're on location in Scotland, and they're using the open cinematic shots, like, instead of it looking like it's just like Book of Boba Fett, you felt like you were on a set the whole time. This one, they're using huge, big cinematic shots that like make it feel like you're watching like a movie. So Right. That's yeah, so I saw the AK. I saw the AK. I saw someone actually wrote an article about it, and they're getting like Disney's getting flack for there being an AK-47 or a gun that looks just like an AK-47. Um, so why that's there? That I mean, there's got to be a reason. So I'm with you. So that kind of confused me. Um, but I do like some of the things that they have going on. I mean, it looks like it's a grand production, obviously. So I do also think that that Lucasfilm, yeah, Scotland is yes. So this it's that one like hills, like Cliffs Valley is pretty cool. Um, yeah, so that's yeah, Mace. So the Senate that they show the Senate and it's got the Imperial logo on the floor. So I think it's an Imperial controlled Senate. Um but it looks like they spent the most money on this Andor series because I do think that Lucasfilm now that Disney has control of it definitely isn't the biggest fan of like the OT or the prequel trilogy, and they really want to push their own stuff. So they're like, well, Cassian is our creation. We created Cassian, so we're gonna make this a grand, huge production where the Book of Boba Fett or the Kenobi series, didn't get as much money and production value as Cassian is getting because they want it to be grand, they want it to be big, and I think that the concept is pretty cool. I think that Cassian is an interesting character, but if you're gonna make a show, that isn't really the person that I would think about first is Cassian. But Mon Mothma's in it, which she seems that she's gonna have like a major role in the series. Um, and I like that guy Skellen. What's his name? He's a really good actor. So, um, but what they're also doing is Andor is gonna be. I mean, they're banging this out. Andor. It starts on September 21st, and it's a 3 episode like opening, and then we're going. Oh, that's great to hear. Um, so uh, they're and then they're gonna bang. Then the Mando show comes. So and then the Mando show comes out in February, and then they have like that Skeleton Crew or something show. So they're banging these shows out very quickly, which I think is a mistake. Which is exactly what they did with the Star Wars movies, and they all suffered for it. I wish there was like more time in between. Um, But yeah, Saul Guerrero. Well, maybe it is going to be a Saul Guerrero show. Who knows? So that's a pretty good idea for a show. But Saw is in it, and we saw what's his name? We saw the big snowy guy. He's in it, and the Edric Tube guy. He's in the show. So maybe we'll get some figures of that guy. But also, what I think made it look really good is the score. The music that they had is very it's very it gets you in the mood for something big and dramatic. So we'll see. Hopefully it lives up to that. I think that you know it looks like Forrest Whitaker. It looks like we're gonna spend some time on Jet. I'm assuming he's on Jeddah. um yeah, so I thought this would be interesting as well. That sounds like something that would be pretty interesting. um I don't know what's happening. Maybe somebody in here probably has an update more than I have because I haven't been fully following what's going on with that. Although that I know that it's been on and off or whatever for a little bit with that one. Um, oh, that's an interesting point. Let's think about that. Um, Yeah, so they don't know. Yeah, you're right. So, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is true. I think that's a good idea to go towards for Star Wars, because I think Rogue One kind of felt that way a little bit. Like it was more like a darker tone, because it was like the first time you saw like the good guys kill somebody just because Andor killed that guy after he got his information at the beginning, just because it was easier to kill him. So I think that's what they mean by this is a different take on morality, about what's more important to you, like the cause or, basic human morals, as a, like killing and that type of stuff. So I think that it's like gonna be a pull either way for some of them. I think that's what they mean. So yeah, so this is true. I hope that's not the case, and I hope, because it was originally supposed to air on August 31st. So I'm hoping that they just that it. I'm hoping that it's not because two of like the first two shows are going to be slow, and it's just because they needed more time to edit or something, and now and so they're just to keep the show on schedule, because the Mando show was supposed to come out in February, that they're just trying to get them out as soon as possible and stay on schedule. This is about my sentiments. Same way. I thought Cassian was a bad idea. I didn't think he was very. I mean, there could have been a cool backstory, but he wasn't like the picture, the figure. I mean, I didn't like. Oh, I need to know more about Cassian. Um. so yeah. Um. So yeah, but I mean, there's also what I also in the trailer. In the trailer they show like the beginnings of like an X-wing, and this is right about the time. Well, it's right after the X-wing was it was right when the X-wing is starting to get adopted by the rebels, so we might see like them starting off with the X-wing, because originally it was supposed to be for the Empire. um But we'll see. I mean, I still have mixed feelings about it, although the trailer makes it look pretty awesome. Um, but I also noticed that it had some of the those those great Disney tropes that we always get with Disney Star Wars. Um, where I think if they could have just had the trailer and had people be excited for it, that would be one thing. But then they had these articles with interviews with people who have worked on the show and people who are in the show. And I don't know if you guys saw them, but from the comments, this looks like another socio-economical commentary on today's world from the point of view of uh Californian super liberals, basically, um, which is not how everybody generally feels, but more of their social justice monologue. Uh, and I really hope that, I don't know. I don't want it to. The whole point that people get into Star Wars or movies or even shows or Marvel or anything like that. Um, It's an anti-Trump show. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. It's a commentary on Trumpism. Who isn't even the president anymore? So who cares? Why do we? It's so stupid. Um, Not to mention the fact that I know it's their social commentary, but the rest of the world doesn't give a shit. Like, this show is shown internationally. No one cares about the politics of the US in friggin' Spain. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I've been reading, unfortunately. What else? But what else do we have? Oh yeah, so we have so we have a woman in authoritative position, which is, you seen the lady, the with the blonde lady who is None of this is bad. I'm just saying that this is a repeating it's a repeating pattern in Star Wars or in Disney Star Wars. I'm not taking in either side on this. So, and they show then there's the female lead in Star Wars who's going to eventually take over the show and be little Cassian at some point. I forgot what her name is. And then what else? Who else do we have? Oh, we have and then I saw what else did we see? We saw the riot police. Like obviously that's a commentary on the riot thing. The riot police were the Empire, and they were blocking like the riots, and that's right when the rebellion started. So that's anti-police messages. And Mace, this is exactly what I was about to friggin' say. Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong one. There's no. It's all right. That wasn't what I meant to click on. Where'd he go? Yes. So, and this is my problem with injecting all these political things and making it like a political satire, or your ideals, or what you want, your opinions on on policies, is that I want to watch Star Wars to escape the real world, not to watch the real world. I want to have an escape for 2 hours into another world where it can be a fantasy where I don't need to think about today's problems. I don't want to be lectured by other people's beliefs of what they think is right and wrong in policy making in the US today. That's not what I want to see for Star Wars. That's not what anyone wants to see. And obviously there's other people who want who don't care, who in different countries that have no idea why certain things are happening because they don't understand the whole thing. I think that it's so narcissistic and just egotistical to preach through Star Wars. I mean, and that's the problem too, because whenever someone who's involved in the show starts to talk about the show, they don't talk about the show. They talk about today's reality. And because they're making the show about today's reality in the world and their opinions about it. Why can't it just be about Star Wars? Why can't it just be about Star Wars? I don't want to see all these political opinions and stuff. I don't know. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Peak? So, I don't know. That's just some of the stuff that I noticed, especially the good thing that what's his name, the guy who's Tony Gilroy. Gilroy doesn't care about Star Wars. He just said he said in interviews he's not a fan of Star Wars. So I don't know about you, but if I have like a very expensive IP I spent a lot of money on, and then wanted to make a new series about it, and try to keep our fans and make new fans and stuff, the first person that I would hire to make my show would be someone who doesn't care about Star Wars. That's a great hire and way to do it. I think that is a recipe for success. So great thinking, Lucasfilm. I just don't. I got to catch up on all these comments I didn't read because I was ranting. Let me see. Ooh. I hope it's about the formation of the rebellion. Although, I think that the rebellion, I guess the newer rebellion. Yes, yeah, I think you're right. It does date the product. I think that's maybe why some of the other Star Wars thing is kind of timeless. Like if you put today's politics in it, you're going to date it, where it's going to be, unrelatable in a certain amount of time to some viewers. uh, no, what is this? Do you watch the ILM documentary? No, I don't know what that is. Um, no, I don't know what is it. No, I want to see it. What is it? Um, Here's a good point. George Lucas made Star Wars for kids, and it was basically just good over evil. That was the plot, you know. And now it's getting so crazy. I don't know. I might have written down more stuff. Let me see if I wrote what I wrote down here. Yeah, so I just kind of wrote. Oh, okay. So, but what is it about? Is it about the? Is it about the when they created the effects for the original Star Wars? Because if it is, then I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. Um. So yeah, I basically. I mean, those were the major points that I. Yeah, so that was one of the major points. But I mean, the fact that they're. I mean, the fact that that this is what they want to do with it. Just it's so like it's not just egotistical. It's just arrogant. That you're like, all right, so I'm gonna insert my views into this. People are gonna I'm gonna preach to them through my Star Wars instead of just trying to make Star Wars instead of just trying to make a good show. And to think that you're just just smarter than everyone and you know best and you're going to preach to them through your Star Wars show and you think that in some way that you're through Andor this show you're going to change the world it just and just force your own like political ideals and social opinions down our throats instead of just trying to give us a good show. So yeah, it's called indoctrination. You're right. So I hope. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was trying to say. Yes, this is exactly right. So I just don't know. I hopefully it's not all as bad as I'm trying to as I'm making it out to be right now. Um Yes, here we go. Perfect. It's about preaching and politics rather than entertainment and escapism. Yes. So unfortunately, that seems to be the case. I hope it's not. I hope. And listen, I let me just say it this way: there's a time and place for everything. Okay, and uh, your political opinions, right or wrong, Star Wars is not the place for it. And I thought they kind of learned that when they tried and with some of the other Disney Star Wars releases, but that just got that just got weren't well accepted by the community, but at the same time, they blamed it on the fans too. But so maybe they think it's that way. Like, well, if you don't like what I'm making, then it's your fault. Then because you don't like it. Like what I make is great. What I make is fantastic. If you don't like it, it's because of you. Like that's their mentality. Which is again so arrogant and egotistical. It's like, what are you talking about? How can that be your argument? Here you go. Yes. I don't want to hear. Yes, no politics. Not a politics that I agree with or I don't agree with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way. This is a good point. I didn't think about this. Top Gun 2, straight up movie, no politics, just a good movie. People love it. And then Thor, Love and Thunder, not doing as well. So just give us we want an escape. We don't want to talk about politics all the time. Like, Christ almighty. Not only that, they also said that things are going to change. So things are going to change Star Wars wise. Things that you knew are not going to be true. Things that aren't true are going to turn into being true. So basically, what they're telling you is that they are going to they're rewriting canon, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're just going to take it upon themselves to rewrite canon just because they have a new show and they have a pen and they've been hired. So things that were things might have been true before the show, before you watch the show, but now it's not true just because they want to make their mark on the Star Wars world. There she is, Star Wars God. So yeah, so they're just taking it upon themselves to change Star Wars canon just because they can. Just everything is just leads back to like egoism and arrogance and just, well, I'm gonna leave my mark on Star Wars because I'm gonna change this. You thought this was true? It's not true. I'm changing it in this episode of Andor. You're like, what? You're like, dude, it's an episode of Andor. You're gonna change something that's been canon for 30 years because you're writing an episode of Andor? So yeah, I don't know. That's basically what I was. I don't want to. So yeah, this is true. There is politics in Star Wars, but I mean, a lot of it was like classic politics in the terms of like, you know, the dictatorship and that type of things, like Nazism. So yeah, I hope, and like I said, I'm not against some of the messages. You know, it's just that it's just not it's not the time or place for it. That's all. You don't need to make that. Doesn't make your show good. That's not going to get you more watchers. It's not doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make you smarter than everyone. It's not a good idea. And I would think by now that you would know this. You know, I would think by now that you would recognize this. Like, let's not do this. Let's just make a good show. Let's just make a good show. We don't need to make it. Even I think one of the direct quotes was that it's like it's a great interpretation of Trumpism. Like that, one of the people involved with the show specifically said that. Like, anyway, I just wanted to say some of those things. But and before this gets off the rails, and they turn this into me being some horrible like bigot or like I said, it's not necessarily messages or things that I disagree with or don't disagree with. That it has nothing to do with that. That's not what it's about. It's just, please, right. Well, that's more of you can break. If they, that's more of like the ego. It doesn't have to be political to break the canon. I'm just saying that when these shows just freely break canon just because they can, seems very egotistical, arrogant, and just why? Like, why do you can make the story good without having to break canon? Why does everything have to change canon? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good idea. But anyway, I just wanted to get Andor figures, I didn't even thought about Andor figures other than the one that's for the Hasbro Pulse, which seems yeah, right. Exactly. So anyway, um that was those are oh, sex bots are back. Um so anyway, I'd rather go back to talking about something that's I didn't see the trailer. So yeah, I'd rather talk about action figures. Yeah, the bots are back. Um so anyway, yeah, that was just I just wanted to I watched the trailer. You know, my first thoughts were this looks amazing, and then as I thought about it again, I watched it again, and you know, you start. Then I read the articles, and I'm like, this is getting crazy. So yeah, yeah, me too. So yeah, I just whatever, but other than that, I didn't have so much else to talk today. Although I did want to, what I did want to do, I did want to talk about the joke that that we know a little bit about the Joker too. Are you guys into um the Joker 2? Hoping that that's going to be good and not be a musical. Although I think it's I think somebody said that for one of the commercials, at least, it's going to be a musical. Um, my favorite action figure that I have in hand so far this year. Uh, I'm probably gonna say the Republic Trooper or Shea Vizsla because they needed to be released. Re-released. I think I think those are cool. I think I kind of like the Throne Room Boba Fett too. I think that's all right. I mean, I think I wish it was you know, it has its problems, but I think it's pretty good. I think that all right, so what else? Let me think. What else was good this year? What do you guys like this year for figures? We're about halfway, you know, we're a little bit more than halfway through the year. So that would have been a good thing for me to think of prior to this, but we could do that right now. Let's see. What else was good? Mm. Oh, what about the 501st Clone Trooper? What do you guys think about that? Best fig, Bib Fortuna. I like that. Death Watch Mando. Definitely Death Watch Mando. They do the Mandos well, I have to say. Cobb Vanth. Storm Shadow Classifieds. Yeah, that's a good one that that I didn't think of. Yeah, that's a good one. Storm Shadow, yeah. Yeah, Bib Fortuna and his cups. Yeah, you can do the cups. I haven't seen the Saw Gerrera yet, so Wheels of Chaotic Doom says it was good. I hope it's good. Um, Crocmaster for the GI Joe. I have that in the other room. That's a good one. New Republic security droid. Really? Bo-Katan. New Republic security droid. I haven't taken a good look at that one yet. That's interesting. Crocmaster and Fiona. That's 2 votes for Crocmaster and Fiona. That's interesting. Fiona, straight up. Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't taken a look at Saw yet, so it might be awesome. The black suit symbiote Spider-Man. Oh, I forgot about that. The 212th Clone Trooper. Yeah, Lobot. That was cool. I'm trying to think of TVC ones. I'm trying to think of what was good for the TV. That's why I said the 501st Clone Trooper. Although, trying to think what else I got for so other than Shea Vizsla and the Republic Trooper. Clone Wars Mace. That's cool. The Walmart one. New Sergeant Slaughter, yes. So I pre-ordered the Sergeant Slaughter as well. You gotta love Sergeant Slaughter, especially if you were a kid in the 80s. He was a big part of your childhood. TVC Clone Wars Darth Maul. Oh yeah, the Mandalore one. And the Ahsoka. Walmart clones. Umbra Operative, yeah. Oh, yeah, those TVC ARC Trooper clones. The fan channel ones? Oh, Man Bat from McFarlane. I have seen that. I haven't grabbed that. I had it pre-ordered and I canceled it. Clone Wars Grievous. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I thought it'd be more popular. So yeah, those are all awesome. I mean, there's been that's the thing. That's what makes some of the stuff like so much more frustrating with Hasbro is that they do more sex bots. What's up? What's this one say? New AI dating for all tastes and ages. Nice. I'll save that for later. So you can see the potential is there. Like they can do great things. And just yes, the twins. Oh, you got them already? Wow, you already got them? That's awesome. That's pretty cool. So oh wow, the Mondo He-Man. Yeah, those Mondo Masters of the Universe figures look sick. I haven't picked one up though because of the price point, but you know, Mondo makes pretty good figures. So anyway, that's why things that's I think they overextend themselves at some point. Hasbro does because I mean I wish they would. You can see how awesome some of their stuffs are, but a new AI dating disrupt an industry. Nice. Yeah, Spirit was a good one. Spirit for G.I. Joe. So yeah, I wish that they would spend more time just concentrating on what they're doing instead of trying to like do so much because the products that their figure game is on point for the most part generally, you know. They just do too many re-releases or they do too many things that just shouldn't have been released at all. Too many repaints and repacks. I think if they just cut down on the repaints and repacks, we'd all be happy. Like if we just kept it to, you know, 4 or 5 new figures in each wave, or maybe 6, that's pushing it. But like it used to be, then and you could easily buy like each one. I think that would be the move. Without all these repacks and repaints and just so much other crap that they produce, like you know, they don't flood the market so much with other than Star Wars with like repack lines and silverized figures for GI Joe or Marvel Legends or you know, it's just Star Wars. So I don't know. I wish that wasn't something that they did so often. You know, I wish that we could just get, our regular figure. I mean, I have to say though, I did like the Boba Fett carbonized figure. I thought that was cool. Yeah, they should focus on $30 price point deluxes with accessories like Legend. Yeah, yeah. This is what we're saying. Like it seems. Yeah. No, we don't want this. The credit collection Dark Trooper is $39. Are you insane? The regular Dark Trooper is $32.99 or something. It's like $31.49 on Target. The carbonized one, I'm sorry. The I'm sorry. I get the repaint lines mixed up. Sorry. The credit collection ones, the credit collection one is $38.99. How is that possible? You give it a crappy paint job and you charge $7 more for it? This is what they need to do. Release new figures, take the whole budget, stop repainting figures, and do some unreleased characters. I'd definitely spend more money if it was more characters that I don't have. But I just can't. I'm over the repaints like I am. It took me a while, but I just can't do it anymore. I think that you're right, though. I think this is true, but I don't. I think that kind of. I think that Hasbro is handcuffed in such a way that they need to find more creative ways to release action figures for Star Wars to help pay for the Star Wars license, which results in more repacks and repaints. Because they got to do something to get more money because it costs so much for the license. That's what I think, based on nothing but my brain. So, right? I was thinking the same thing. Thinking the same goddamn thing, how long it took them to do a Mega Fig Bane. Like, why did it take so long? That many versions of Batman you can do, but you can't give us a Bane? At least we got one now. The Stormtrooper one, huh? That's the Silver Stormtrooper, right? Yeah, maybe we can make some moves, get some of the G.I. Joe team, I'm in for that. Oh, I don't collect them, but they look awesome. They do. They look awesome. What do you think of the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Black Series? Well, I talked about it last week, and I wasn't so excited about the lineup. I don't know if you saw, but they showed the lineup at Comic-Con. They showed the two first waves. Now, they didn't say there's going to be a third wave, but there was for Empire. So there's no Luke in either wave, and there's no Vader in either wave, which is insane to me. They also put we're gonna get a Wicket, which is cool, I guess, but it's still gonna be $27.99 or whatever the hell these are gonna cost, which is crazy. And you're gonna put Skiff-Guard Lando in there for some reason. Instead of, I think that we would all much rather have. Can you give us a Slave Leia or something, or even Leia as Boushh? Or what someone else suggested, which I think is a fantastic idea, is you can give us a Vader with a removable helmet so you can see his ice cream head from Return of the Jedi. Tell your sister you were right. So we can get that going, right? So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what you got to do with them. You can get them so you could paint them, get them on clearance and paint them black. Oh my God, I didn't see that. This I did not see. No way. Wow. That's more. How much was it before? Was it $33.99? So they bumped it 5. Wow. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Transformers. I wish I did. I don't know anything about them. Mm. Yeah, so the 40th anniversaries are always repacks, so I'm not too surprised that it's all repacks. They usually do like one new figure. At least that's what they did for Empire, and all the rest are repacks. So it doesn't really bother me that the repack. I'm just, what it should, but I'm just so used to it now. I've been desensitized to the repacks. Yeah, that would be cool for sure. Oh, more sex bots. I didn't see them. Yeah, yes. I'm gonna be super selective with the 40th. I mean, I usually buy them all, but I just want the ones I want because I want to see the card, and that's how I'm gonna do it. So, I'm not gonna buy all of them again. It seems like such a waste of time. Um, Maybe they will. Maybe they will because they also another figure that which I forgot to mention. They said that the Boba Fett from Return of the Jedi is also going to be one, and that's a deluxe figure. And then there's also going to be a Rebel Endor trooper. And they showed the picture of the old guy who's supposed to be Captain Rex. So we'll see what they do with that. I don't think it's going to say Captain Rex, but I bet I hope it's going to be like the Hoth Trooper with the multiple faces, and you can change them and stuff. So we'll see what they do. Hopefully, we're not too far off. Um, yeah, Wicked should be Wicked should be an accessory for sure. Yes, yes, this is a great idea, and you have Salacious Crumb, and like the old Legacy. Was it Legacy? Yeah, the Legacy Collection release where C-3PO's got the green crap on him and his eye coming out. Because Salacious Crumb is pulling at his gizzards. I like that idea. Yeah, yeah, It's on. Yeah, it's archive. Yeah, the pre-orders are open now. But I'm just saying I would have liked it on the card more than a Skiff Lando because Lando's still on archive right now too. You know, I love this idea. I mentioned it before. I think that's a great idea. Well, Weequay would have to be Weequay would have to be the one new figure, and it's going to be Wicket. But this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they're going to take this opportunity to do some of those skiff guards and the aliens in the main line, because this is the opportunity, Hasbro. This is the opportunity. You can. It's the 40th anniversary. It's time to do some background aliens from Jabba's palace. Um, and Weequay better be on there. And I mean, there's some other ones that they have to do, but uh, I think you're right. We need that to happen. If it doesn't happen, I think I'm out. Like, what are you doing at that point? Like, me too. I can't. I've always slept on the Biker Scouts. When it came in the archive, I didn't buy that one. I didn't buy that single one, and now it's pretty expensive, if I remember correctly. So yes, I got to get me some Biker Scouts, because I always sleep on them. I had no idea that it was gonna be that popular, and by the time I realized it was sold out everywhere. Yeah, see, this is what they're gonna do with the Endor one. The Hoth Rebel soldiers from the Empire one, he had different scarves and he got the different faces. Yeah, I got 4 or 5 or 8 of them. Yeah, because it's one of those figures where you can have multiple of because of the variations you can make between the troopers. So hopefully we get that for the Endor trooper. I think that's what they're gonna be aiming for, because it also, they said it was supposed to be a deluxe figure. So we'll see what they do with it. um, that's one that we can hold out hope for because they've done a similar one successfully in the past. Um, so I hope um, They won't. You mean the little the smaller skiff? Yeah, I would. You mean like, yeah, the smaller one that yeah, they should do the specific one that Luke tries to they won't try to make Luke walk the plank on. I'd buy that thing. Hell yeah. In 6-inch scale. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the greatest idea though. That might be what they do. Um, so I just here's the thing because I mean, I guess that's similar. I first of all, let me say that I would yes, I would back both of those ideas, but I really think they need to try do something simple and a vehicle that's simple first and get people on board and get one that that gets backed. I think you got to start there. You got to start with getting one backed and picking the right vehicle, and then I think they can do other things. But um I think we talked about this before. I think that the vehicle is the way to go first, and do something smaller and easy like the his tank, because they just did what people wanted, and they did a small one. It's overpriced for what you're getting, but you are getting now because they sold so many. You're getting 4 figures with it. Um, so I think that's what you got to do. You got to do a figure first, and then you can do other things because that's kind of on the line of the Rancor, and I think that's one of the reasons that the Rancor failed, although it shouldn't have, um, is because they it wasn't so much of a vehicle, so they didn't have like so the tiers had to be cool, or had to be badass as opposed they because if it's a vehicle, your tiers can be add-ons to that vehicle. But for the rank car, there's nothing you can add on to him unless you get him a saddle or something. Yeah, it'd probably be expensive. Yeah. Wow. Look at this. The biker scouts are $60 on Amazon. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. I think they all should get done. Yeah. Skiff guard, Klaatu, Weequay, all those guys. I had them all as a kid too, and that's what partially the reason I want them all. Because when I was a kid, I had a lot of the power of the force stuff, and yeah, and I just want those figures in Black Series form. Here we go. Here's the list. Oh yeah, reuse. I love that one. So yeah, Squid Head. That's a great list. Those all should be figures. It's kind of shocking that we don't have any of those. So I didn't know this was going to happen. This is news to me because I haven't been keeping up on what's going on. But right, uh, shouldn't we? I mean, I'd love to see what happens, you know. But I haven't been staying abreast to my Bad Batch news. Although, wait, when is the next season supposed to start? It's not until. Wait, it's not for a while, right? All right, Jedi Hunter. Good to see you, man. Good to talk to you at least. Um Oh, this sounds sneakily like you telling me to shut up, but I won't take it as an insult. But yes, no difficulties today. I'm working on some other things to make sure we don't get any more technical difficulties. So I'm trying to step the game up here. Hopefully, um hopefully things get better in the future. Um this is what we need. We need Jabba. We need Jabba aliens. We need Cantina stuff. It is a shame we don't have that stuff. Um, this thing would be so big. A 6-inch version of this I don't even know if it would fit in our house. Like that thing, it would have to be scaled down. But let me tell you something. I would buy it. It would have to be. It'd be like 6 feet tall. I think it, and that's the only reason why they probably wouldn't consider it. Yeah. See, this is what they should have did. Is they should have done the N1. That was a great idea. Although they might have plans of releasing that down the road, just as a regular release or something. I don't know, but that should definitely been in there. I don't know how you choose a lightsaber over doing something like that. It's new. It's the Razor Crest did awesome for the TVC. Like it kind of seemed like a no brainer. Oh no, I haven't. I haven't seen any. No, I didn't know there were leaks. No, I don't know. I don't know anything that's happening with the new Bad Batch. When is the season supposed to start? I thought it wasn't for a while. The short chick. The short chick. What is her name? What is her name? I don't remember. The short chick. I forget. She's funny though. The pit droids, yeah. You could do that. Definitely. Um yeah, I'd buy that. I think that would get backed, right? Yeah, I'm game for this. This is awesome. HasLab ATST, get the ATST driver in there, 6-inch version. That's all me. That's what I want. Ewok catapult. Nice. I like it. I'd buy that all day. Oh, you don't want the Vespas? You don't want the Vespa crew? The Skittles crew? What else do we call them? Anything? Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, that they should have it. All of them should be a set for Black Series and do a HasLab. That'll get backed. Oh, no worries. Geez, I'm way behind here. Pod Racer. Somebody said Pod Racer with Anakin in it, baby Anakin, little Anakin in there. That might be. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd be backed. I kind of like the other guy's one though. What's his name? Sabula or something. Hi. X-Wing, yeah. I mean, that's the easiest. That's the most, yeah. X-Wing. That's my vote. You can scale it back a few inches. If not, yeah, I think that's if you want to start with a smaller vehicle first, that's fine too, because the X-Wing is going to be, it's going to be the size of the barge. Or you'll scale back a few inches, so it might be 6 to 8 inches smaller, but it has like the wings. You're gonna want them to move and stuff. So, yeah, if you want to start with something smaller, that's fine too. I think that is just at some point they have to do a HasLab X-Wing. How do I don't get copyright things in my videos? All right, so there's something in law called the fair use doctrine, and if your thing gets it's covered under the fair use doctrine, then it's not technically a copyright, and there's a lot of gray area with that. So basically, Ferris Doctrine allows you to like review movies or something or video games. That's why if you review the movie, you can show clips of it and talk about it or something. But the major thing to get that would allow you to do that is to keep it short. If it's really short, you can't get really copyright dinged for it, particularly on YouTube. So that's the key. That's why it's not like a long, like 10, 15, 20-second clip. They're all like seconds. Like some of them are less than a second, couple seconds, 3-4 seconds. So they usually don't get copyright dings for that type of stuff. Yeah, maybe. Definitely possible. I don't know. I've been under the under the I should say that I've thought for a while that I think that she should Not be in charge. I know she has like a stellar history. Like she's worked on like all types of awesome movies. I just don't think that she's the right person for the job. So I don't know. I'm not a big I don't know. All I do is overpenetrate. I'm not sure. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. So I don't know where you guys are from. In the Northeast, we have a very like sarcastic, bedpan way of doing like comedy, where our jokes we don't like. We might not even laugh at them. So sometimes it's difficult to determine sarcasm from reality. So I apologize for that. I don't know. I not for Star Wars. I don't think those are doing for Star Wars. They might do one for a different toy line, although I haven't. Oh wait. There was a leak or something that one is coming. Something, yeah. For it wasn't for Star Wars. It was for something else. Somebody will know. Um, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. Something. So yeah, I would keep my eyes open for it, but I don't remember which toy line it was for. Yep. Oh, thank you. There we go. Is that what I? Yes. All right. Thank you. If they did a Vespa HasLab, I would go protest. I don't live far from headquarters. I would go protest by myself, holding a sign. What about an ATTE with a pilot? Sure. I'm game for all these things. Like I just think there needs to be like a vehicle first. Wow, all the pod racers, huh? Well, maybe for the anniversary they'll do something. Yeah, maybe for the anniversary they'll do something like that. It's hard to do in 6-inch though. They would probably have to do it in TVC. But yeah. Yep. Being Lucas's friend that backstabbed him. Yes, I'm with you. Although if you look at her actual like resume, like production wise, and what she's worked on, like she's worked on so many. Like her resume is good. I'll say that. She's worked on so many huge movies and stuff. She's involved in a ton of movies. But you're right. I think she backstabbed him for sure. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. As long as the content's good. As long as the content's good, I'm game. You know? Like as long as you just try to make a good show or a good movie instead of trying to pack it full of your own political agenda, I am game for it, you know? Oh, is that what it is? That what yeah, okay, somebody knows. Yes. So there's a Marvel Legends HasLab coming, Ghost Rider, yeah. Yeah. All right, true. Yeah, I don't know. I just know I've seen in many big movies I've seen her name in the credits. Because sometimes I'm that guy who might sit and actually read the credits sometimes. Just not because I wanna read them, but just because I'm too lazy to get up and stop the movie or, or I just don't wanna get up. So the credits will roll and I'll just read some of the names in there because that's how exciting my life is. I'll meet you there, man. We can protest together. I'll meet you right outside. Oh, I have to read about this acolyte then. I did not know any of this. Brie Larson's in it. Kathleen Kennedy is directing it. You're kidding. Yes, in the 80s. You're right. That's when she did. Yeah, movies in the 80s. Yep. Sex bots, welcome. Let's see what we got this time. Have a good time. Find love. I'm sold. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Well, wait, no. Okay, Kathleen Kennedy is directing that. That sounds awful. All right. Jesus, that's a lot of sex bots. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea. Acolyte. Who came up with that? Yeah, I like this idea. What we need are some Wookiee warriors from Return of the Sith. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think we need. I think it would be cool if we could get maybe we can get like a Kashyyyk show. We could have a show like that. That's what I would watch. I'd watch that series. No, is this true? Why do they keep doing that? I gotta read more on this. You guys probably know way more than me about this. That looks like a horrible idea. Brie Larson too? Like, she's already got some controversial things associated with her because of some of her comments about social justice and white dudes in general. Oh. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that this is good news. Good. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. I don't know if anyone everyone here probably not. But if you're not live with watching the show, watching the live stream, I went back and I watched one. I can't believe how many friggin' commercial breaks that YouTube puts in there. I got to go back through and delete them. I don't know if anyone's watching them. If you're doing, I'm sorry. I don't put them in there like that. They put them like every 3 minutes. It's freaking crazy. So I have to go back and delete some of them. I don't know why YouTube would even think that that was acceptable. But if you do watch the live streams back or whatever, like unfortunately, that's the case with them right now. I got to go through and delete them. So I apologize. That's not me. I didn't do that. Unbelievable. Yeah, Brie Larson loves men. That's what I've heard. What is this? Leslie Headland is directing it, and the lead claims to be non-binary. All right. Well, I don't care about the non-binary thing. I just whatever. It doesn't bother me. That hack Mike Zirk keeps talking about. Who is Mike Zirk? Well, is he like Mike? Let's see. Oh, Zero. Mike Zero. Mike Zero. Who's Mike Zero? That guy? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea who that is. They've split the fan. Yeah. All right. 100%. Yep. They've split the fandom in two. It's so unfortunate. You're 100% correct. I'll take any cash. I'll take any cash you got. Oh, all right. So he's just an idiot. No, I don't know who he is. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'm just Mike, if you're out there, I don't know if you're an idiot. I'm not calling you an idiot. I don't know who he is. No, I've just never heard of him. Really? Okay, I will check it out. How does this happen? I don't understand. Like people who just do straight up clickbait and just have, I don't know, it's probably all bots who have just have so many people like watch them. Um, it's all like kids, I guess. Like I can't believe I have a niece and my ex girlfriend had my niece is 7 and my ex girlfriend's daughter was 8. And the amount of YouTube trash that they watch is unbelievable. I had no idea. They watch all those trash YouTubers who like what do they do? Oh, well, watch these scary TikToks, or let's watch what's this? Oh, I got scared at night. There was a monster in my room. Like it's the weirdest things that they watch and they're like under the impression that it's real. Like I had no idea. It's all like kids that are watching this stuff that have no idea. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I didn't know that they watch so much of that type of like YouTube crap. Although they have shown me some funny things that are legitimately funny, um, that I would never see if it wasn't for them. So I don't know. Yeah, they do. They watch the weirdest stuff. You're like, what are you even watching? What like what what is this? One of them watches the Spy Ninjas, which is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe that those people make serious amount of money for what they do. That's what we got to get into, guys. We got to get into like kids YouTube, and then that's where the real money is. Anybody who wants to get down, we can put a channel together. Yeah, this is what I have. You know what? That's so funny that if it's like a completely Kathleen Kennedy creation, like I'm so fascinated about what she would put on the screen that I would have to see it. I'm like, I have to see what's coming out of this crazy lady's mind, like, and what she thinks is acceptable and what's going to actually bring in viewers. Like, I have to watch this. It's like a car wreck, you know? Really? I have to check it out. Huh. Yep. They watch the YouTube. One of them watches the makeup tutorials. Yep. Yeah, it's on. I gotta check. I'm hearing way too much about this guy named Mike Zero. I gotta check this out. I'm pretty excited about what I'm gonna find. Sounds pretty exciting, I have to say. All right. Well, we're getting. Does anyone else have any questions? Because if not, I'm gonna give away this figure. Or anything else they want to talk about? That's perfectly fine if you do. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry. All right, I think that's nothing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, you can buy it. I used to oh yeah, I do have a set. I have a set. You can buy the set without the special edition stuff. That's the way I like to watch it personally. But yeah, you can buy that. You can buy them. Yeah. Well, so you can get them. He's the ancient alien Star Wars. Nice. Now I have to see it. I love that guy, Sukalis. I don't know, but they seem like they seem pretty desperate which is perfect for me. So maybe I'll go see what's up. All right, so let's do a giveaway. This is what I have. I have the I only got one today. It's the Night Brother Archer exclusive. Let me see. Can I even get the mirror thing is all right. Night Brother the Night Brother, it's the Archer one, not the Warriors, the Archer one. From GameStop exclusive. So if you did win something in the last couple weeks, I did mail it out, so it should be coming if you didn't get it already. So let's think. What am I going to ask? You're lucky there's only 28 people in here right now, so your chances are high. Your chances of high are getting it. What is a good one? Oh, I got one. So what was the thank you. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, there hasn't been. This is a good question. Yeah, so I would really like to see. I think it's so open for what they could do. But I would like to see the future. I would like to see the future. I would like to see a bunch of the stuff in the past. Like some of the wars that went on in the past were epic. And I think that's something that I think it's something that I think it's crazy that they haven't explored this already, like even with a TV show or something. Because you hear about the big Sith wars and the Jedi wars that went on, where everybody's a Jedi and everybody's like, well, I want to see some of that. That sounds like some epic battles. So I think that would be pretty cool. So no, there hasn't been. No, they didn't do that. They did. They have ATST for the Black Series 3.75 inch and the TVC, but they do not have one for the Black Series. I think that you were right. It would be a great Hasselblad project. I'd buy that. Oh, the Mando Wars too, right? Sith Wars, yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, because there's a bunch of the Mando. Yeah, I think they're sleeping on that type of stuff. Like, that makes awesome. You got the you got the budget, you got the technology to do these big grand computer generated stuff. I think that you're sleeping on this stuff. There's so much ground you could cover in Star Wars. The errors are it's thousands and thousands of years to only concentrate on one small part of it seems stupid. You bought the license you bought Lucasfilm for a reason. Let's explore the whole thing. You've got the money. Let's see it. I think that there's so much potential for that. So hopefully eventually we get some of that. Yes, it should be epic. I think it would be awesome. There's so much cool stuff. Yeah, right. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Imagine the great figures that would come from that. Yeah, so many. So yeah, I would like to see that. All right, so I'm gonna. Yeah. I mean, there's so many avenues that you could go down that they just, they want to stick into one certain timeline. So, all right, so I'm gonna do this. Let's get it away. We have the Night Brother Archer. Let me think here. All right. Oh, right. Land Speeder to Luke, what's up, buddy? Yeah, man. So I had it as a kid, and yeah, I would always buy that. I thought it was awesome as a kid. All right, so we're gonna do the giveaway. I don't know why they didn't do. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while. It's been on for a long time. Um, I don't know why they did. I thought the worst one they would do would be Wicket. I don't know why they did Wicket. They didn't do Wicket first, but yeah, I feel the same. I thought he would be the first one. I Tebow was first. I don't know why. That's a good question. I was kind of thinking they were saving Wicket for like a 2-pack or something, to go with like Leia or something. But I don't know. But okay. All right. So we're gonna ask a question, and the best answer gets the figure. I'm gonna ask you, what was the last horror movie you watched? Horror movie. The last horror movie that you watched. What was it? And the best horror movie or best answer gets the figure. Let's see what you guys come up with. So just answer in the chat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, wow. Hmm. Trying to let more people answer this time. Usually I go with like a first answer, but I've let more people throw it down if they want to be included here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. See that? Eric gets the idea. You saw it, huh? That's I didn't get to see that one yet. All right. You know what? I'm going with there we go. Mr. Syntastic, you win because that's the last one that I watched, because it's on the movie stations right now, and I flip to the channels and they play all the Screams back to back to back to back to back. So yeah, we're going with that one. You win with Scream, but I have to ask. Somebody mentioned Prey before. Did someone ask me if I watched Prey? I don't even know what is Prey. I don't. What am I missing? Is that in the theaters right now? Comanche Warrior. Oh, it's on Hulu. Original film on Hulu. Okay, I'll go check it out. Did the people who saw Prey, did you like it? Was it good? Is it something? Oh, I missed all these. Okay. Oh, it's the Predator prequel. I remember now. Okay. Was it good? I didn't see Scream 5 yet. No Predator. Was it good? Did you guys like the Predator movie? Because the Predator movie that came out before this one was horrible. Oh, really? Huh. Really? Really? Wow. All right, so I got to get this. I don't have Hulu, I don't think, but my ex-girlfriend does, so I'll probably see if I can finagle that. Yeah, that's, You must have done this morning? No way, no way. That is a disappointing movie. All right, everybody's pretty much in consensus that Prey is awesome. So that is interesting. Are you guys all horror fans, by the way? Predator 4, yes. Predator, yes. Booty call. No. I think I can just finagle the user thing. Is there horror fans in here? Are we, or did you guys just watch Prey because it was the new Predator movie? Because the reason I ask is because all right, because I've dabbled multiple times in the past of doing like a horror YouTube page slash uh podcast type of thing. Yeah, Prey should have been in the news. Yeah. Oh, good. Me too. Yeah. Super do. Nice. Yep. All the NECA horror. I collect all that crap. So yeah, I wanted to do I've been trying to talk to several people about doing like a horror podcast or more of a horror concentrated YouTube channel. Nice. I like it. I have said for the longest time that Star Wars, on any of them, should do some horror movies from the bad guy's perspective. And I think it would be awesome. I think if you do a dark movie, rated R, from the bad guy's perspective in any of these IPs, I think people would go friggin' nuts for it. And I thought that's kind of what Joker was going to be, but Joker turned out to be good anyway. But I thought I've always thought for years and years since this started getting popular, I always thought that should be the next thing that they do. Hopefully we eventually get that. I think it would be a nice, change of pace type of movie. So maybe, we'll have one day. But I gotta where's my man? Yes, my friend, Mr. Syntastic's Nerdy Collecting. You have won the figure. Do you follow do you follow my Instagram or wait? Yeah. I like that one. I like that. Okay. Can you just shoot me a message on the Instagram and say that you won, and I'll get your address and I can mail it to you. Now, yeah, did Marvel do some horror thing for one of the figures? I forget. For a horror figure for Marvel, like a horror. I'm trying to I know that Suicide Squad is kind of from the bad guy's perspective, but before we go, I'm just trying to remember if there was a Marvel. I know Venom is kind of like a bad guy, but that's not Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's Sony, right? I think Sony does the Venom movies because they have the Spider-Man license. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad I got there. Cool, man. Oh, I see. You mean the newer Doctor Strange? Because I didn't see that one. Doctor Strange supposedly. I don't know if it was yeah, that doesn't really strike horror to me, although I guess I understand. And then What If had zombies, right? So yeah, I'm more talking like a traditional. Right. Right. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because he's like a polarizing character, kind of. Yeah, I get that. Kind of with the Logan movie, although he was kind of the good guy in the movie. Although, oh wait, yeah. Oh, Sex Bots coming back. What do we got for this one? New AI will find a girl for you. All right, I like that. All right, so Oh shit! Somebody did ask me to sign the figure, and I forgot. Shit! Damn it! Now I feel bad. I gotta email him. But yeah, somebody did ask, and I forgot. Somebody won asked, and I forgot. Shit. All right, cool, dude. All right, cool. I'll get in touch. All right, cool. Yep. Lando loving them robots. All right. So, yeah. Is there anything else somebody wants to talk about or got a question or something? Because otherwise, we can wrap it up here. Great live stream, guys. This was awesome. I love the interaction. This is so much easier to use it for the StreamYard because I can put the comment I'm talking about on the screen so everybody knows what I'm talking about. More sex bots. Can't get away from them. I'm gonna have to talk to one of these sex bots eventually. So yeah. So this is great. I know I say it every single time, but I don't speak. I don't talk about action figures a lot with a lot of different people. So it's a lot of fun for me to actually speak with you guys and get other people's perspectives on stuff. So I look forward to it every week. And yeah, so I'll get that in the mail for you. And I'm working on a YouTube right now. Brilliant connection this week. Great. I'm glad it was better. So I'm working on one right now, but it's just a quick one. It's I'm working on a new video. It's what is it? It's the top 10 Black Series deals for new collectors. It's like figures you should probably pick up now while they're cheap because they'll probably be more expensive in the future. So I kind of wrote it real quick and I'm put it together quickly just so I can get something up. So it should be done soon. I've already recorded the audio and everything. They have to. They better. Yeah, they better make some. Do you think Hasbro make? Yeah, they better. All right, Wheels of Chaotic Doom. Good to see you. Audio sex bots. So everyone, I'm gonna go. This was great. This was fun. So I will see you guys next week if you can make it. Same time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So thanks so much for coming by, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. All right. So everybody, I'll see you soon.